Okay, well, it's time for the children's sermon, so go and get your Jesus Storybook Bible. We'll pause while you go get it. Okay, you're on pause, you got it again? And we're turning to page 100, 100.
Whoa.
Yeah, and that even fits actually because the story's 10 ways to be perfect. 10 times 10 is 100.
Ooh.
Okay, well, so here's our first page, 10 ways to be perfect. Looks like there's a desert scene on the top and on the bottom. There's some characters there. Amanda pointed out about the ones plugging his nose because someone has stinky feet.
Stinky.
Okay, well, so there they all were. Grannies, granddads, babies, uncles, aunts, children's mom and dads.
Puppies?
Out there, well, it doesn't say anything about puppies.
Okay.
Out there in the middle of the desert, they had blisters from all the walking. They were hungry and thirsty and much, much too hot.
Mm-hmm.
We don't like it, they said. It stinks. And so did they, for that matter, because no one had taken a bath in weeks.
Oh.
Now, remember, because this is something they'd forgotten, God had done amazing things for his people. He'd hidden them inside a cloud. He'd moved the sea. He'd set them free. But God's people still weren't happy. They didn't care about being free. Wasn't it better when they were slaves? At least they got a lot of nice food to eat. God doesn't want us to be happy, they said. It was the same lie that Adam and Eve had heard all those years before. God has brought us out here to kill us. God doesn't love us. But they didn't know God very well, did they?
Mm-mm.
Next page. All right, well, this time it's two pictures on the side. And here we've got some pictures. They're looking up and seem happy about it, catching what's coming down. And then there's this other one, and they're reaching hands up for some water that's coming out, water from a rock.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Every day of their journey, God kept showing his people how well he would look after them if they would trust him and obey him. When they were hungry, God made the sky rain with food, bread coming down from heaven. What is it? They asked each other. They didn't know. So they called it, what is this? Which of course is a very good name for something when you don't know what it is. When they were thirsty and started quarreling, God made water flow from a rock. Moses called that place Quarreling because that seemed like a good name too. And still God's children didn't trust him or do what he said. They thought they could do a better job of looking after themselves and making themselves happy. I've done that before. But God knew there was no such thing as happiness without him. So God led them to a tall mountain. God wanted to talk to his people and show them what God was like. He wanted to help them know him better and tell them about the special land he was going to give them. The whole earth belongs to me, God said, but I have chosen you. You are my special family. I want you to live in a way that shows everyone else what I am like, so they can know me too.
Whoa, next picture there. It's the mountain. You can see the people down there, and
Yeah.
it looks like most on the top, and there's lightning. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah. God called Moses up the mountain. That great mountain shook. A thick cloud fell. Thunder roared. Lightning crackled. And God gave Moses 10 rules called commandments. I want you to love me more than anything else in all the world, and know that I love you too. God told them that's the most important thing of all. Next page there. There he is holding the commandments with the people down on the ground with them. Last page.
God gave them other rules, like don't make yourself pretend gods. Don't kill people or steal or lie. The rules showed God's people how to live and how to be close to him and how to be happy. They showed how life works best. God promises to always look after you, Moses said. Will you love him and keep these rules? We can do it. Yes, we promise. But they were wrong. They couldn't do it. No matter how hard they tried, they could never keep God's rules all the time. They knew they couldn't, and he wanted them to know it too. Only one person can keep all the rules, and many years later, God would send him to stand in their place and be perfect for them. Because the rules couldn't save them, only God could save them.
Yeah, that's right. Good ending.
Yep.
So, our project is pretty simple. It's just a coloring book page with
Yeah.
the 10 commandments there. You got Moses there with the Ten Commandments, got them spelled out. So that'll come in your project. You can color it, and you can have your folks take a picture and text it to me, and we'll include that next week. And this one's going to end with our color coats.
Yeah.
Taylor, Harper, and Sawyer sent a picture of theirs, so that's what's coming right after this. But,
nice.
So that's everything. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.